Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon from HourlyIQ, and I wanted to pop on just very quickly here to give you a bit of an insight as to what we're doing behind the scenes when it comes to our software, HourlyIQ. It's been totally busy recently. Last month we were in ResponsiCon down in Arizona, and it was awesome because it kind of marked the milestone of coming out of beta and making the product available to everyone, essentially to the public. So that was a really great experience, and we got some excellent exposure as well as quite a few new users as a result. So we're very excited. There's a lot going on in the back end here, and I feel like it would be great to just kind of share a few of those things that you can expect to see inside of the functionality of Hourly IQ in the coming weeks here. So first and foremost, throughout the beta process, what we've heard time and time again is we need the entry to be very lightweight and very seamless. You know, a lot of people ask us if there's an API, and long story short, there isn't and there never will be an API with a CRM. The reason being is we have to know exactly what our direct revenue and direct labor in terms of the line items. So it's really awkward when we're getting data from a CRM in order to distinguish what's applicable and what's not. What we are doing, however, is it's basically on your phone, or your employee's phone rather. We're developing a employee-facing application. So what this will allow your employees to do is to clock in and clock out of work, and then that information will be ported right over to your account. So it's going to ease the entry requirement significantly. As well, it'll have the option for a permission where your person out in the field can input their own revenue items right then and there. So essentially everything gets pushed to your account, and you can even set it to auto approve if you trust your guys enough. We don't necessarily recommend it, but it will be a potential. So then what you'll be left with is an account that has all the hours and the shifts logged, as well as the corresponding revenue amounts, and everything will populate based on the feeding in from that employee facing app. So we're very excited about that. We've started using it in-house inside of our own window cleaning business, and we're going to be approaching the beta user group in the coming weeks to get it going in their own systems. Past that, we've also developed a really cool system that's situated around alerts. So we call them snaps. And how it works is what we've realized is Hourly IQ is great for harnessing large amounts of information to do with productivity or performance bonuses to do with callbacks, upsells, reviews, you name it. But the problem is if you weren't in the exact screen that noticed the problem or something good that was happening, it could easily just pass you by. So this alert system allows you to set a sensitivity to do with, say, callbacks or overpaid, underpaid. And then if any one of your employees or your business kind of tips the scale of that sensitivity, it's going to send you a snap. So it's going to say, hey, just so you know, this person has gotten 2 callbacks in 3 weeks. That's your sensitivity, and it's reporting to you. And then you can just dismiss it. The whole point of Hourly IQ is to become a management tool. So it's going to basically be in a position where you can spot trends before they become an issue, or if there's something positive, you can also have a conversation with the staff member, and this will allow you to just basically see everything all at once. So it could be just as easily overpaid, underpaid. You could say, anytime one of my employees is overpaid or underpaid by $2, send me an alert. And again, I can have that conversation, which will make the product, I think, just a lot more exhaustive, and any of the raw data that's inside of the system will then be brought to your attention if it's relevant at that time. The final thing I want to talk about is we're advancing our game as far as some of the reporting screens go. So namely, we have a really interesting callback screen report. And basically, the idea here is that callbacks are unfortunately just a part of life when you have a service business. So the more we can understand and recognize how we're doing with respect to them will allow us to manage our business better. There's also some other really cool report screens that we'll be populating. And like I said, in the coming weeks, we're going to be pushing these updates to your respective accounts. So I wanted to just hop on quickly here to just give you a bit of a pulse in terms of what we're working on, and to let you know that the product is really advancing in a really cool manner. So if you have anything in terms of observation, what's clunky, what's great, what you love, what you don't, please reach out and let us know, because we are very responsive and we are trying to advance this product as much as possible. So thank you again for being a user. We're glad to have you on board for this journey. Again, it's Brandon with HourlyIQ signing off.